Right, welcome to October's episode. We're about midway through October now. I haven't fished the first 2 weekends. The first weekend I didn't fish at all, and then last weekend I actually dropped onto another ticket that I've got that I do a little bit of time on late autumn and through winter. I mean, there's a mega old fish in there, and if I'm lucky enough to come across it, you'll know about it. But yeah, that session wasn't very fruitful unless you were a bream angler. So yeah, nothing much happened there, and nothing much has happened here. It's been bloody dead. Nothing's come out in October yet. And like I say, we're in the third weekend now, I think. It's been really hard going. I mean, not even bloody Mr. Consistent's had anything. And you know what a roll he's been on. It's just been very difficult. So we're looking to change that this weekend. There's a few on by the looks of it. I think we got one of the fishery managers from Broom's come to do a night as well, I think. So pop round and see him shortly. I haven't got my kit up yet. I've literally just got here. So I'm going to get everything set up because it's looking like there's a little bit of rain in the air. I'm going to go off for a wander. Dropped into reeds. Not because I've seen anything, just because I've got an idea to start trying to sort of look around this middle zone. So I'm going to give it a go. I've only got a quick overnighter, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'm going to get set up and then we'll catch up in a bit. Look at that for a sunset. It looked absolutely epic a minute ago, but I was rushing to get the rods out before it got too dark. Finally in. It's been somewhat of a dramatic day. Not on the fishing front, unfortunately, although there's lots of fish showing over in and around the shallow water. So we've got Graham's over in Carp, Gus is down in Beach, so a lot of it is sort of covered, but yeah, they're showing, quite a lot of them are showing in and around here. So where Poco is, and well, all over the area, to be honest. So yeah, it's looking promising. But yeah, we had some dramas today, but I'll go into more detail about that in the morning, because when I eat my bloody dinner, I'm starving. So yeah, hopefully something happens in the night. We'll catch up in the morning. Good morning. Quiet one. A little bit chilly this morning. Nothing too bad, but yeah, not really seen anything going on at all. Other than about 2 minutes ago, one clattered out to my right in really close. I'm sort of fishing out in that middle zone, so I have pulled one in and dropped it down there, so we'll see if anything comes of that. So yeah, not really much to report at the minute. I don't think anyone's had any joy from what I gather. Haven't had any calls to go and take any pictures or anything, so yeah, I mean, it's only coming up to 8 o'clock, so still got a good few hours of bite time yet. So we'll see how the rest of the morning pans out. I've got to be off in a few hours time, really, so we'll see how we go. We'll catch up in a little bit. Right, that's it, end of session. Bugger all happened. Wind's picked up, it's looking good, but doesn't that always happen when you're about to go? But never mind. I mean, there weren't really much showing or anything looking like it was going to happen, to be honest. Didn't really get any liners. Don't think anyone's had anything. So we're sticking on to I think this is like third or nearly fourth week without a bite. Could be staring down a vlog with no captures in it. But we have got one more weekend to go, and we've got a work party as well coming up, so yeah, hopefully something happens. Oh, there's a few chaps staying on as well, so maybe they'll get lucky. We'll find out next week. See you then. Right, that's myself again. Well, what palaver. Plan was this weekend to go over onto my other lake, hold up, and see if I could winkle one out of there, because Devils has gone another week without a bite, and we was literally staring down a vlog with no fish for you to look at. So yeah, I was going to give that a try, because the winter form there is pretty good. Oh, it's a bloody camera, hold up. But the weather system has changed, so we got the pressure crashing down, sun rain, all perfect conditions for Devil's Lane, and believe it or not very good for the other lake. Now that's going off of information I got from a member, but I've heard that from several people that it doesn't do well in the pressure crashes. Fish is better in the high pressure. But anyway, I pulls up to the lake, having a good look about, and then I get a call from Graham. He's gone and broken the duck. He's got one. Let's get the sun out there. Brilliant, lovely fish. 29 pound, I think it was. Obviously I'm then sitting here knowing I've pulled a wrong one, so I'm now on my way over to Devils. So I abandoned it over there. The lake is surrounded by oak trees. There's so much leaf litter on the surface. It just didn't look right. I spoke to one of the guys who'd been fishing for the last couple of nights, had been dead, so everything was saying get your ass over to Devils. So currently way on that over there. What we'll do when we get there, we'll catch up on what else has happened, because I know Graham got some footage giving me loads, saying I've gone to a runs water, little git. But he's got some footage of the capture and putting the fish back, so we'll look at that. And then one of the other members has gone and caught a new 30 for the lake. So, well, I think it is from what I saw from the picture. So yeah, I'm going to get my ass over there, try and get in on the party. So we'll catch up in a bit. Right, we've made it. Only an hour's bloody journey. But we're here, and I just got a call from Graham. He's gone and had another one. Sounds like a lovely common, so we're going to go and have a look at that. But before I get round there, let's have a look at the footage that he got from the capture earlier. Yeah, take a look at this.
See a few fish showing. Just casting at them, just casting at showing fish, and keeping it nice and simple. But this was the fruits of my labour. 29.10 mirror, absolutely cracker, and the first one of the month, so which is always nice. Hopefully there's a few more to come. This isn't stellar, forgot my bucket. As you can see, a cracking little fish. Not much going on at Devils at the moment. You've got to be on them. You've got to up your game when it comes to the winter time, but there's always a chance. Happy days. That has got to be worth the wait. When these get up to the 40s, which we've got in here, just no one can get them out. They'll just be mega. Happy days. Justin's not here to do the filming. He's gone to a runs water because he can't cope with fishing here when it gets hard. But I thought I'd give you a show as to what's going on. Lake is looking absolutely mega. Fish are showing. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. This one's happy because it's going back. Justin's not so happy because he's gone to a runs water because he thought he could go and buy a bite. But happy days. Happy days.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Mega mirror, that one. Don't know what one it is just yet. I've got a feeling I know which one it is, but let's have a good look at it. I'm all rushing around at the moment, trying to recuperate the time I've lost. And as you can see there, he's giving me some shit for going over the other place. But things were looking grim. This weather front that's come in is, you know, mega really. It's been absolutely pissing down. Everything's bogged up, then the sun's out. It's just looking spot on. So let's go and see what he's got in the net. Not sure yet, but it sounds like a decent one. So yeah, we'll catch up in a sec. Can't believe how big it looks.
You can see why I was panicking when I saw the bottom.
One of the old special ones, that is.
It's the secret. Get some Stella in them. Once they've had it, they can't get enough of it.
They're all the same as us, aren't they? On the piss.
Look at that.
Tail up a tad. Say goodbye to one of the old characters. What was it, Graham? 33?
33. 33 on the
Mega
nose.
weight for the fish as well. Look at that. Absolute beauty. Colours.
Beautiful colours.
Thank you very much, sir.
Can't tell the long common to come back.
Strong as an ox.
Happy days.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, bud.
Well, what result that was. Smudges at £33. One of the old original character fish. Beautiful colours as well. So, yeah, he's buzzing, I don't blame him. I'm so glad I come over here now. Not to say I'm going to catch one, but it feels like it's really happening, so in with a good chance. Now I'm going to have a look in beach. Graham's over in Reeds. There's a... Sorry, just put the camera right in your face. There's a, you know, good chance of fishing in a similar zone, but just a little bit concerned that if I fish down this left side, you know, even with the boat around, I've got little chance of landing that fish unless I'm lucky in it and it pings out away from the reeds, but we all know that's highly unlikely. it was us, we'd be steaming in them reeds. So I don't know. A fish did come out from Corner Bay as well this morning. Sorry, hold up, let me sort this out. I'm going to drop it in the lake. Yeah, one did come out of Corner Bay this morning. One of the members, he was hanging on, was fizzing over his rods, and then off it's gone. Lovely 33 pounder, nice skating mirror. New 30 for the lake as well, I believe. Again, I haven't had a good look at the pictures yet, but I do recognise it. I don't think it's done 30 before, so that was a right result. Right on the back of the wind, you know, the Southerly's charging in down here. It's decision time, people. Where do I go? Down here where there's some bites happening, but looking a bit hairy, or over there tucked up on the back of that wind where I know I can sort of be on that rod. I've got a better chance of landing this. I'm going to go and have a look over there in a minute. Leave the bucket in here quickly. Carry on having a look round, see what happens. It does feel bloody good in here. Wind's charging in. Well, we'll see what happens in a bit. Right, been round to Corner Bay, and it's, you know, water's crystal clear. It doesn't look like there's much going on there. You know, dead calm, back of the wind. And as I poked my head through down the trunk of the snag, I saw a big old mirror on its own. It's milling about down there. So, as much as I don't think there's as many fish there as there is over here around these reeds, I've seen one, and to be quite honest, for me to drop into beach and try and find something down where the reeds are, it's not going to do Graham any favours. Sometimes you've got to try and think about other people's angling as well, you know, as we all do. And he's on to something good there at the minute. So for me to jump in next door and start trying to lead around, trying to find somewhere, it's just not going to do him any favours. It's not going to do me any favours. And I've not really got any confidence in landing that fish. You know, I just keep weighing it up. No matter which angle I fish it from, the fish is going to be in them reeds before I can do anything about it. And the angle it's going to cut in, sorry, that sun's coming in, it's just going to cut me off, you know, and that's no good. That's no good for anyone. So I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to get round Corner Bay, and I'm going to sorry, that sun's coming right in the bloody lens. I'm going to have a go for that one fish I saw. But at least I saw something, you know, so there's something to go on. One was caught there this morning, you know, lovely fish. So, got to give it a go. Lead Graham to it over there. See if I can make something happen on the back of that wind. So, we're going to go and get the stuff sorted, and we'll catch up in the swim. Right, rods are out. Wasn't too much drama. Seen quite a few fizzes in that. I mean, I didn't go back down and have a look down in the snag. Just sort of rushed to get the rods in, really. It was looking so good. But it still does, to be honest. Looking spot on for it, but yeah, all I've really seen is fizzes. But plenty of them, so yeah, pretty confident. No one else has had anything since Graham had smudges, so see how the evening goes. Hopefully something good happens. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. Look at this. Looking mega. It's been raining for about 20 minutes now. Looking good. Good morning. Bit of a quiet one. although the fish have been showing here, they're just sort of a bit left of where I am. I'm reluctant to cast at them because you know what happens then, they bugger off. I've got about an hour left, so kind of hopeful. They've been really active this morning, showing all over the place. Out in front of Guff, in front of Graham, and he's just had another one. He said it looks like a mid-20 common, so that's a result. He's having it off over there. He's definitely in the hot spot at the moment. Could be like the last sort of big hit of fish with the weather like this. You just never know on this lake. When we come into these sort of months, it really does get sketchy, gets difficult. So when you're on them like that, you got to make the most of it, and he's certainly doing that. But we will pop over there shortly, have a little look, see what's going on. Just gonna carry on with the slow pack down and hope something happens in the last few minutes. But yeah, we'll catch up in a little bit. Well, that's it for me. Nothing else happened, disappointingly. Like I said, there was fish in the area, but I think, as I said, they were sort of showing left of me, and I think that was them leaving the area because they got progressively more and more left, and then the activity sort of in the zone where the rigs was just died off. So yeah, it's time to reel in. So just on my way round to Graham, go and see this fish. So yeah, catch up in a bit. Little dumpy one.
Big bar of gold.
Looks like the Pucker Commons little brother. A bit of glare on it. It's not too bad. Yeah. Turn him a tiny bit. No, sorry, other way. That's it. There he goes. Nice one. Another nice little one. Yeah, I've definitely photographed that fish before. Yeah, I'm sure it was a Guff. One of the stocked commons that never quite seems to pile on the weight, that one. It looks like it's always going to be around that sort of 18 to 20 pound mark, but lovely little fish. So yeah, Graham's staying on for tonight. There's another big pressure crash tomorrow morning. I think it's going right down to the 990s, so could be game on for another few, and there's another couple of guys on as well, so hopefully something happens. I'm just glad that something's been caught. I thought we were staring down the barrel of a blank vlog for the first time so far this year. But there you go, that's fishing for you, isn't it? Next week we've got the last work party of the year, so the plan is general sort of swim maintenance really, so chip in and tidying them up, maybe getting some logs screwed around them to make them look nice and pretty. So yeah, looking forward to that, and then that'll be the last weekend of the month, so hopefully I can get myself one then. Like I say, it is really slowing up now. The fish are stuck in certain areas as they do, so it's all about seeing if you can get on them. So, fingers crossed, see how it goes. We'll catch up next week. Right, welcome back people. What a horrendous week it's been. Work, the type of week makes you wonder what it's all about. Why on earth do we do it? Why can't we just go fishing? That's what I've been thinking about all week. But life is good. We're back at laying. Got the work party tomorrow. Saturday today, last weekend of October. Yeah, been looking forward to it all week. It's the only thing that's been keeping me going, I tell you. But what's been happening? So when I left last week, I don't think anything else happened. I don't think anyone caught anything that weekend. And then I think someone did go in. Sorry, I've got something crawling on me. Mozzie trying to get me already. Sorry about that. I think a chap did catch one mid-20 mirror in the week. Haven't seen a picture of it yet. I'm not sure if I'll get that picture, but from what I understand, that's the only fish that's been out this week, in the week, until last night. So Graham's ripped the old Mr. Consistent cap off of that member, and he's on a roll at the minute. So he had a lovely 28-pound common last night, lovely old original common, and then he's got another I think it's a mid-20ish mirror this morning. Apparently lovely fish. So just about to go and do the pictures of that, and then we're gonna have a walk round, make a plan for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get some fishing done. So let's go and see him. Let's see what he's got.
Oh yes.
Turn the flash off and do my head torch again, so then there's some just lights up a bit on the side.
That's a lovely one.
Happy.
Tail to me a tiny bit. That's it. There he goes. He's ready. Well done, mate.
Happy days.
Old Mr. Consistent. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Lovely 26-pounder. So, Graham's just packing up now. We're going to go off and have a walk round and make a plan for tomorrow's work party. So we'll catch up in a little bit. Right, in the swim, we've got Jack here from Embryo. He's just prepping up some work that we think is going to make a big difference to the lake. But there'll be more on that as and when it comes to fruition. But this is the start of it. Yeah, and it should be a big change, a good change. So yeah, it is hot. This is the 29th of October. In my bloody shorts. It's roasting. So let's hope that transpires into should I say, into a few bites. We can hope. But yeah, I'm going to get the rest of my stuff sorted. And we'll see how the day goes. Wow, look at this. Looks spot on. All that hellish week It's washed away now. It really does feel good for it. Not that we've seen a great deal, to be honest, but yeah, remaining hopeful. I'm going to chill out now. Absolutely knackered. So unless anything happens in the night, we'll catch up in the morning. Good morning. Dismal one. It's raining. We've got the work party starting in a couple of hours. Yeah, it's looking miserable. I ain't seen one fish show this morning. I had a couple of liners. But that's about it. It's looking pretty bland. One of the members did have a mega result last night. 35 pounds mirror. The one that was caught last month for the first time in ages. Beautiful fish. Looks a bit like the dustbin, shaped a bit like the dustbin from here. Yeah, mega result. But that's about it from what I've heard around the lake. Nothing else has happened. No one's seen a fish come out of the water. And yeah, I think me cursing the carp gods last month has cost me dearly. It's looking like this month of October is going to end with a big fat blank for me. I mean, still a couple of hours left, but yeah, clutching at straws. It's looking like a big fat blanker. But there you go, it's been a tricky month. We're just going to wait for this rain to bugger off and then try and put my stuff away, get prepped up ready for the work party. So we'll capture what we can on film, but we will be busy, so yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Should be some people turning up soon, so yeah, better get on with it. So we'll catch up in a little bit. Well, how's that for a kick in the balls? Had the overwrap on to keep everything dry. Took it all off. Heavens opened. I've been hiding under there. It's a joke. Still tipping it down. But ridding is in now. I'm going to go and crack on. Battle through this rain. Lovely jubbly. See you in a bit. Woo! Work party's done. Bloody hell, that was a cracking effort from the lads there. We had a list to do and some extra bits to do if we got the time, and yeah, we got it all done, so we're happy with that. And everyone really put the effort in, so can't ask for more than that. Nothing else happened on the fish front, apart from the chap who had that 35 pounder. After speaking to him in the morning, he went on to have another two and he lost one. I think he had a 29 pound mirror, a 20 pound common, and yeah, and then unfortunately lost one in the morning. So yeah, brilliant going. I mean, it was the only bites in the lake, so yeah, good angling. So that's it, that's October wrapped up. Big fat blanker for me, but there you go, I was due one, I suppose. On to November. It's going to be tricky, but we have got a bit of a special guest coming down next week for the first weekend of November. So yeah, tune in next month to see what happens. We'll see you then.